Friday. Let's have a beer. Well, it's been a week of not particularly drinking much, bar the massive Cloudwater Stout last night. I finished it off. As I said, yeah, it got better when it warmed up, but it still wasn't. Yeah, it's still not quite there. I think the barrel did. I think the barrel did really start to kill it off, which is a shame. Anyway, I cracked open a beer and then I realised I was like, actually, I don't know why I'm not reviewing this, so we're going to review it. We have a beer here today by the lovely brewery, Beak. It's a collaboration. It's called Wool. It's a collaboration with Beak and Northern Monk. Northern Monk are from the north. Northern Monk. I assume it's Northern Monkey. Yeah, that makes sense. And Beak are from the south. I believe it's Lewis, which is just near to Brighton. Beak makes some really nice beers, actually. I've been having their Parade. Parade's quite nice. I've had that recently. I missed out on their Locals beer. The Locals beer dropped recently. And I missed out on it at my local. So that's that. So anyway, we're going to drink this beer. It's a double IPA, 8.5%. It's called Wool. I like the can design. It's lovely can design. Beak makes some nice can designs. I like the fact that they're very consistent with their branding, the colouring. They use the yellow, red and blue, which makes it easy to understand that it's Beak. The font, yeah, it was good branding. One of the best brandings I think I've seen for a while, actually, on a new brewery. I say new, but they're relatively new on the scene in terms of their reach, but they're not particularly new. So they were doing, I can't remember the term. There's a term that I was going to use, but you're not really supposed to use it nowadays. They used to brew at other breweries. I'm sure people know the term that I was going to say, but yeah, I think it's probably classed as a little bit offensive. So I won't say that. So they used to brew at another brewery, and then they got their own place fairly recently. I think it was about a year ago, something like that. They make really good beers. Really good beers, very hazy, lovely. Drinking it out of the can. Of course I'm drinking from a can. The only time I ever drink from a glass is when I'm drinking a stout or a sour. Otherwise, I don't chug from big share bottles. Alright, so let's go in 8.5% Beak, double dry hop, double IPA. I'd assume it's, I think it has Sabro in it actually. Yeah, Citra Sabro. Without even looking, Citra Sabro. You can smell the Citra on it. You can smell a really light Sabro. They've not gone too hard, so Sabro is very, very intense. And they've not gone too hard on it actually, which I quite like. I've just seen Citra actually. I think Eldorado, Citra, Sabro. Yeah, so Sabro hops are known for basically tasting like pina colada, and Citra, clues in the name, citrus fruits. It's quite, yeah, it smells quite nice. It's not too heavy on the Sabro. Sabro is one of those hops, I've said it before, where people are kind of, I don't know whether they like it or not. Marmite hop, I'm a bit kind of on the fence with it, which contradicts what I've just said, but yeah, I had a beer from Cloudwater recently, which if you watched my videos you would have seen, and that was crap. Sorry, that's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Really, really bad beer. But I just think that was Sabro, and I think that was overdone. So let's go in with this. I've already opened it, but I opened it and then kind of paused and went, oh no, hold on a second, let's get the video going. Citra Sabro. Good body, really good body, sweet. Very... Citra comes through the most, the Citra comes through quite a lot, and then the Sabro kind of takes over and sort of says, hold on a second, what are you doing here? Pushes it out of the way and goes, this is my turn. Yeah. I don't think I like Sabro. There we go. I've said it. I don't think I like Sabro. It's got this. Sabro's got a lot going on with it, and you can taste that sort of melon, kind of coconutty. The coconutiness comes from the melon, coconut melon. There's like tons of notes of like pineapple in there, but for me, it's got this kind of ethanol, not even ethanol. It's just nail polish. It smells like nail polish. And I'm not sure if that's one of those things that's kind of like coriander, where it's genetic. You either taste it or you taste soap. But for me, I'm just not. The first sip wasn't too bad, but I think once that Sabro comes through, it really starts to get to you, and you either love it or you hate it. So, yeah, great body, sweet. It's weirdly, this doesn't taste like a super fresh beer. This was canned really recently, so I remember seeing them. They don't have a can date on there, which is weird, really strange. Oh no, here we go, 15th. Yeah, this was canned 4 days ago. Doesn't taste like a beer that was canned 4 days ago. It tastes like a beer that was canned 2 weeks ago. So either it's not been cold chained properly, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Will I finish it? Yes, I'll finish it. Will I buy this again? No. Would I recommend you drink it? In terms of the execution of style, this is fantastic. Something I really don't like about Northern Monk beers is Northern Monk beers tend to be quite sweet, and they finish their beers off very sweet. And I like sweet beers. I love sweet beers, but this, that's too sweet. Northern Monk are too sweet, and this doesn't have that sweetness that Northern Monk beers have, which is nice. At least the excessive sweetness, but actually, it's just the Sabro that's doing it for me, really. Which is a shame, because it's kind of like going to a seafood restaurant and then saying, "Oh, the food was awful. I don't like fish," but it's not for me. It's not for me. Execution really good. Hops, no. So I'm gonna give it a 3.75. It is a very well executed beer. Beak are doing great, but I just can't accept Sabro. I'm sorry. Yeah, cheers. Have a good weekend.